Welcome back to the channel guys, and this video is about OnePlus Ace 5 or A60 OTA update fix. So watch till the end, follow every step carefully. So the requirements for this method to work, your device should already be converted to global and your bootloader should be unlocked. For OnePlus A60, we will Google source OnePlus 13 flashes. After opening the first website, we will go into files and go into the OnePlus 15R folder and go into regional flashes, and we will download any whichever you like. You can download EU N8 IN or the global one, and when you choose, it's up to you, and download the latest version. The version should be the same one as you have on your phone, so it shouldn't be different. After selecting the file on this page, click on try download anyway, and the file should be start downloading. So for OnePlus Ace 5, we will go to Google and search for source for OnePlus 13 flashers, and go to the OnePlus 13R folder into the regional flasher folders. As like a 60, you can choose any of them: Indian, global, EU or NA, any of them ROM, but the version should be same like you have already on your phone. The version can be different or you might break your device, so be careful about that. After selecting the file on this page, click on try download anyway and the download should start. Go to our device settings once again in about phone and click on version to enable developer options, and from developer options we will enable USB debugging once again. Now we will go back to firmware flusher, or we can do this with three ways: reboot to bootloader, and we will get a prompt on our phone screen, so always allow this USB debugging through this PC. Now our phone will reboot into bootloader once again. After download is complete, copy the file onto your PC and extract the file, and this folder we will get after extraction. Now connect your device with PC and enable USB debugging on your phone and enter your device into the bootloader. So we will go to our device settings once again in about phone and click on version to enable developer options, and from developer options we will enable USB debugging once again. Now we will go back to firmware flusher, or we can do this with three ways: reboot to bootloader, and we will get a prompt on our phone screen, so always allow this USB debugging through this PC. Now our phone will reboot into bootloader once again. So my device has already entered into bootloader. Now I will run the original flasher file from the folder I have extracted, and this window I will get like CMD, and I will reconnect my device. If it says waiting for my device, try click enter or disconnect and connect your device again, so the process should start flashing. And be careful, after starting process your device shouldn't be disconnected. So the process of flashing has been started. It will take almost 10 to 15 minutes, so we have to wait till that.
Wait, if you love smartphone tricks, gaming tests, firmware flashing, Android tutorials, phone reviews, and the latest tech updates, don't forget to subscribe to Riz Tech. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a new video.
Yeah, that's right. If you want to stay updated and like to watch more tricks like this, and I post videos regularly, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. So after the first step of flashing, the device will reboot into FastbootD mode. You will see the FastbootD written on up, and you will see three options of Chinese and English. click on the English and press any key on the keyboard, and the second process will start. So because it is a regional flasher, this process will almost take all about 10 minutes. So you have to wait till the flashing is complete and be careful with the device. It shouldn't be disconnected with through this process or you will break your device. So if accidentally or any mishap happens and you disconnect your device and your device breaks, never boot into your device. Always restart the bootloader and start this process again if you are getting display or entering bootloader. If you are unable to enter bootloader and you get a black screen and you get into Qualcomm mode, which is going to be solved with the EDL one, and that EDL method is not free yet, but you have to pay to solve that issue. And you don't have to worry that your device is dead or anything, but you can still solve, but you have to pay a little to fix this issue. If you get any kind of black screen and your device is not booting, always remember, if you get any type of error or issues, do not boot your device. Always reboot your bootloader and start the process again. And always remember, do not lock your bootloader after this process is complete. So keep in mind, for OnePlus A60, it was necessary to not lock your bootloader because you can't unlock your bootloader on the global version because deep testing app doesn't work on the global version. It only works on the ColorOS China variant. So if you accidentally lock your bootloader, the only method to fix your device to unlock your bootloader will be EDL method. So I hope you don't lock your bootloader or you will break your device if you accidentally does that. After completion of this method, you cannot lock your bootloader for Ace5 or A60 because our boot image will be modified. So be careful with that. If you accidentally lock your bootloader, your device will be bricked, and that can only be solved with EDL. So be careful with locking your bootloader. Do not lock your bootloader under any circumstances. Now, after completion of this step, it will ask about the wiping your device. If it is not necessary to wipe, I have selected N. If you want to wipe, it's up to you. You can select Y or N. Your device will boot after selecting that. So after I go into about, I will see my battery is as 7400 milliampere, like 15 hour, and on the S5 it will be like 6000 milliampere. So now to fix that, we need to root our device. We will take init boot image from the super flasher original flasher folder. Now to fix that, we will download the Kernel Su Next. We will search on the Google and we will get git hub download link, and we will download the latest version 3.3.0 from git hub for Kernel Su Next APK. We will download that and install on our phone. Like the Kernel Su Next 3.3.0, the release version. After downloading that, we will get back onto our PC and we will go to the super flasher folder on our PC where we extracted. Go to OOS file share folder and find init underscore boot file, and we will copy that file onto our phone. Now that Kernel Su has been downloaded, now I will install it on my phone. After installation, go to Kernel Su Next from apps and go into not installed. Select the init boot image where we copied into our device and click on next to start patching the image. The image has been patched. We will connect our phone again to our PC and go to download folder and find that file, which will be named as Kernel Su Next patched. We'll copy that onto our PC now. After copying that image on our desktop, we will go to our device settings once again in about phone and click on version to enable developer options, and from developer options we will enable USB debugging once again. Now we will go back to firmware flusher, or we can do this with three ways: reboot to bootloader, and we will get a prompt on our phone screen. So always allow this USB debugging through this PC. Now our phone will reboot into bootloader once again. After entering bootloader, we will go to command prompt and type this command: fastboot space flash space init underscore boot space, drag and drop that patched kernel su image and press enter. It will take a few seconds to flash. After that, press power button to start booting our device into operating system. After reboot, I will go to Kernel Su Next app, and as I can see, there is written working. So for OnePlus Ace 5 to fix the battery and the camera and the network issue, we will go onto Google and search for OnePlus Ace 5 drivers module fix, and we will get a link on GIT Hub. As you can see, there is a first link on there, and click on it and we will find the latest version on the bottom and click on it and see if the version matches your firmware version you have already installed on your phone. As you can see, this is ColorOS 16.0.9.400, which we have on our phone Oxygen OS version. So download that drivers module. So for OnePlus A60, if you search on Google, you won't find any link. So you also search Ace5 drivers module and go into NicosXrus link, and you will find the A60 drivers as same A60. We will see if the version matches our own device that we have installed, as it is the same 16.4.9.400. So the version should be same or the drivers module won't work on your device. After downloading the drivers module, we will go into Kernel Su Next and click on the modules and click on plus and go select the file we have downloaded, and it will ask about flashing. OK, and press volume up for yes. It will start flashing, and click on reboot after flashing is complete. So after reboot, we can see in about phone our battery and camera and network driver has been fixed. So to OTA download, I have already the latest version, so I have to re-download the OTA version to show you how you should update after this method. So OS updater has already installed on my phone. I will go into settings and select 15R IN version because I have installed IN version on my phone. Your version should be same as you have installed on your phone. If you have installed EU, then select EU. If you have NA, then select NA, and if you have global, then select global. And download the full version. Do not download incremental because that won't work. So as for OnePlus Ace 5, again go to OS downloader and go into settings, select 13R. I will select IN version. You can select the same version as you have already installed on your phone and download the full version of update method. After download is complete, go into settings, go into about phone, click on 5 version number 5 times so our developer options will be available. Now we will go into about phone, click on the update page and click on 3 dots on the right up corner, and we will see the local install option there and select the file we have downloaded from OS Updater. So after some time it will ask for install and install now. The installation process will start. After the installation process is complete, do not click on restart. You will lose your root and your driver's module won't work. So you will have to again reroute your device by flashing INIT boot image. So be careful with that. Accidentally, if you does reboot, it doesn't mean your device will break. You will only have to repeat the process of rooting your device by flashing INIT boot image.
Before we move on, if you love watching videos about tech, firmware flashing tricks, gaming reviews, phone reviews, tech leaks, upcoming phones, and new devices, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I regularly upload extreme level gaming tests, including testing AAA games on smartphones, along with performance tests, new device reviews, and the latest tech updates. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon so you never miss any of my new videos. We're still a growing channel, and creating these videos takes a lot of time, effort, and money. That's why your support means a lot to me. So please keep subscribing, keep liking, and keep supporting the channel. And most importantly, stay updated with Riz Tech.
So before we start, we will go into Kernel Su Next app and click on the button with the down arrow on up, and we will select the option move to inactive slot after OTA. After that, we will not reboot from here. We will restart from the installation page. So after reboot, as you can see, still my Kernel Su Next is working, and all these modules I have used to fix my play integrity. So my Google Wallet is working as I can show you in the screenshot. And all these play integrity fix modules can be found on GIT Hub. If you have any further queries or questions, don't forget to ask in comments. And if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and hit the bell icon.